Hello and welcome, Cancerians, to September 2023. I hope you're doing really, really well. Hopefully, also, September will be a better month. August and July were really frightening with all these fires and floods around the world. It's just been really, really devastating. So, just sending lots of healing and love and light out there. Not just global warming, for goodness sake. Wow, it's just sad, really sad. Anywho, so for September, we have very interesting aspects, very unusual. We have 5 planets retrograde in September, up till the 15th anyway. So it's a really good time to take some time out, take a vacation, take some downtime with your family or friends, get out in nature. Um, it's not a great time to start anything new, or if you have to sign contracts, it's not a great time for that either, or starting a relationship. If you have to, you have to, but it's really a good time to study what you've been studying, finish up projects, do some decluttering, maybe have a garage sale, um, anything to do with R. Refine, redo, renew things, and double check communications. Okay, so it's all good for that. Taking some time out and to slow down because the planets are moving much slower, and so it's really time to just chill out, take some time. Okay, so this is reading, as usual, is a general reading for Cancerian Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you'd like a personal, I'd love to help you with that, or an energy healing. Okay, contact me. So I did a little bit different this month. I added 2 decks with the romantic reading, the love reading, and but you got all 3 of the same deck, so very interesting. I'm feeling you're working on your emotions this month. You're working on your personality and love life. You're working on it. So the first card we have is discernment. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So discernment is really important. It feels like in the past you have perhaps chosen partners that were not very truthful sometimes, or just not the right person for you. And it's absolutely no fault of your own. It's just learning more discernment, okay? Very, very important. And also being patient and um, getting to know the person more. My moon is in Cancer, so I can be emotional also. And sometimes we can get swept away by someone that's very romantic, right? But you really have to use your powers of intuition and, if that's a red flag, I wonder why that, or if something seems off, it probably is. And you have a good sense of what's right and wrong, and what feels good and what doesn't feel good. Your intuition is good, Cancerian, so pay attention to it. I do feel some kind of transformation this month for you. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So discernment, once you use your discernment, that is awareness also. And then transformation, I feel that your love life will transform and will really improve. Also, when you make boundaries with people, they respect you more. It's really, really important to have boundaries, especially in love relationships. What you will and won't accept with their behavior. So very, very important here. I feel that for you single Cancerians, there will be a transformation. So you could meet someone that that is a good partner for you. And for you Cancerians already in a relationship, I feel it will transform and just improve your relationship very much so. And empathy, one of the most important um, values or qualities that we have is empathy towards another. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I think that's why many people are drawn to you, especially in relationships and romance, is because you have empathy, and not everyone has empathy. Uh, narcissists don't have any empathy, and there seems to be a lot of them around lately, or else just they're popping out more. So you are very much appreciated. Your partner will really appreciate you this month. I'm also going to pull another one. This is calling at me, this card, and it says to free yourself. Free yourself of any imagined forms of entrapment, right? So it could be maybe you don't even want a partner right now, and you're just enjoying your sense of freedom, or you were in a relationship that was too controlling, so you're just wanting to be free. Okay, you can also have freedom in a relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship that is so mature that it's not controlling at all, and you can basically have the freedom to come and go as you please. Um, so looks good. You're really working on empathy, transformation, learning with discernment. So it's really good. So let's look at your general reading. This is, it's Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for. I feel there's an important decision to make in your life right now. I see some of you moving, or at least considering moving. This has been going in your head for quite a while. I feel that you've been kind of feeling like the grass is greener, like you want to move to a different country or a different city. It feels like you're still thinking about this decision, and for some of you, you haven't made the decision yet. So sometimes it's a really good idea just to write down how you feel. Like, how will I feel? Try to imagine how you feel if you do make this move to a different country. Do some research on the country. Is it really what you think it is, or are you just fantasizing? Because sometimes the reality is different. But I do feel this gold ball is really sticking out here. So I do feel once you make the decision, it will be the correct one. Okay. So good luck with that, whatever feels good. And then we have cultivation. This to me is you're cultivating a new hobby. Not necessarily a new hobby. It could be a hobby from the past. But you're cultivating friendships. You're cultivating group activities, music, art. You could be going to an important event. Maybe you are an artist or a musician. So congratulations. I have a lot of respect for musicians and artists. I used to paint and I don't anymore, so I really should do that myself, start painting again. So this is key for you. I feel that this is an important, it could be a hobby that you meet more people, you'll feel more part of a community, or it could be this transforms into a business, right? Really, really interesting. And then your outcome card, very interesting. This is to surrender. So I feel that events can transpire which you will need to surrender to. Okay? Surrendering is when, kind of after you've been pushing and pushing and pushing and it's not working, the best thing to do is, they say, what do they say? Let go and let God, or let the universe transpire. So the you're going to be making a decision, cultivating something, and then surrendering once you try to do something, and then surrendering into whatever decision you've made, and that is your best bet, not to fight against it or stress about it. Okay, So surrendering is not giving up. Surrendering is having the faith that everything's going to work out. Okay? Trusting the universe. All right? So have a beautiful month of September. Take care. Ciao.